Welcome to this gentle 20-minute flow, something to help get you moving if you're just getting back to yoga or if you want something that's not too powerful and not too dynamic, just to help ease you back into your yoga practice. You're in a seated position that's most comfortable to you. Your breath has slowed down and it's more complete and fuller than it is in your normal daily life. And you have an intention that you set that will inspire you through this practice. Come onto all fours, and we'll do a few cat and cow postures. As you inhale, arch the spine and gaze forward. Exhale, the exact opposite, round the spine and gaze downward. Another one, arch, look forward, and round, look downward or toward the belly. Arch, gaze forward, and then round. Place your left hand forward, then extend your right leg back as you shift the weight forward and back. Lean forward and back. Now shift forward, turn your left foot away from center and raise the right arm up toward the ceiling. And then lift the right leg. This is baby half moon pose. Now shift the hips back, lower the right foot and lift the left arm. That's gate pose. Then come back to previous posture, baby half moon pose. Shift back to gate. And then come back to baby half moon pose. Find that flow. Come back to gate pose. And then lower the left hand, right hand to hip, step the right foot forward and lower the hips as you reach the arms overhead, Anjaneyasana. Lower the hands and then reach the hips back. Drop the hips, arms reach up. Flow back, hands to floor, hips shift back. Come back to Anjaneyasana. Lower the hands, reach the right leg back into baby half moon pose. And then step right foot forward once more, back into Anjaneyasana. So you're flowing from Anjaneyasana back to baby half moon pose. Make it smooth. And from here, you lower the right knee and take second side. Right hand slightly forward, left leg reaches back as you shift the weight back and forward, and back and forward. Back. Right foot turns away from center, left arm, left leg lift, baby half moon. Into gate pose, lower the left foot and reach the right arm up. So it's the same dance from baby half moon pose to gate pose. And each repetition is a chance for you to smoothen things, smoothen the rough edges as you find your flow. The right hand lowers, left leg lifts. Let's make that transition. Step the left foot forward into Anjaneyasana. Arms sweep up. Then the hands come down. Shift the hips back. Come back to Anjaneyasana. Arms reach up. And flow back to reach the hips back. Anjaneyasana. The hands lower. Left leg straightens or works towards straight. The arms reach up. The hands come down and then shift back please to baby half moon pose. Then bring the left hand to left hip. Fold the left leg in and step the left foot forward as you sweep the arms up into Anjaneyasana. The right hand comes down. Come back to baby half moon pose. Look at the right foot. Toes pointed or curled under for balance. Bend left leg, step left foot forward, Anjaneyasana, reach high, and then come back into baby half moon pose. Left foot steps forward, Anjaneyasana. Then lower both hands to the mat. Left knee comes back to the ground. And we'll press up into downward facing dog with the legs deeply bent. So the hips high up toward the sky. And you'll press the balls of the feet down as you straighten and bend the legs alternately. Work towards straight and then bend deeply, gaze forward. Lower the heels. Bend the legs, gaze forward. Walk the feet toward your hands and bring the feet a comfortable distance apart. With legs bent, bring the hands to your knees and then come to chair with the hands still on the knees. A forward fold, chair with hands on the knees, and then rise up all the way to standing position, hands together, then hands to heart. Let's take chair pose. Bend the legs and sweep the arms forward and up. Legs stay bent, reach the arms back, and then sweep them forward and up. Reach back and rise up. Rebend legs, peel the right heel off the floor, and then reach the right leg back. Work in ultra slow motion. Land the right foot far back. Sweep arms up for crescent pose. And then a brief warrior two. Brief because you'll straighten front leg, lower the arms, then reach up and revisit warrior two. Release, arms reach up, come back to warrior two. Come out of it, lower arms, then reach up, rebend front leg, and then now we're ready to hold in warrior two position. So your front leg is bent and the right leg is strong and straight. Your feet press down firmly into the mat. Draw your belly in and spread your arms wide. Now straighten the front leg, sweep the arms overhead. With the legs straight, inch your back foot slightly forward and then lean toward your left. Come back up, lean toward the left, come back up, lean toward the left, pause, and then lower your left hand toward your ankle or shin as your right arm reaches overhead. I'll think absolutely long in the spine as your belly draws in. You're in triangle pose, and you are looking either toward your hand above or down toward the mat or somewhere in between, wherever it is that feels healthy for your neck. Either way, the breath continues to be full and steady. And then you'll gaze down, bend the front leg, lower the hands, right hand, and come into all fours. We'll take a modified vinyasa with the knees on the ground, lower all the way down. Lift up into low cobra with the chest, the shoulders, the neck, the head. And then press up and back into downward facing dog. Take a few moments to just come back to the intention that you set. Stay in this stillness. And then you'll bend the knees, look forward, walk the feet forward, the legs bent, come all the way up to standing position, join the palms, palms in front of the heart. Let's take chair pose. Please bend the legs. Sweep the arms behind you, lift the left heel, left leg reaches back, pause a moment, and then lower the left ball of the foot down, reach up the arms, crescent pose. Open up then into this warrior two, the brief warrior two. You let this go, straighten front leg, sweep the arms down and up, come back to warrior two. Sweep arms overhead, straighten front leg. Rebend, come to warrior two. Straighten front leg, arms reach. And then I think we're ready to hold warrior two. You're gazing forward and the arms reaching forward and back, or right and left, however you would like to call these directions. But although you are not moving, your breath is what's giving this dynamism in the posture. So make the breath full and steady, not rushed. Straighten front leg, lower the arms, then raise them up as you bring the left foot slightly forward, then lean toward the right, and then come back up. You'll sway to the right, and then come back upright. Sway to right, pause, lower the right hand, and reach the left arm up as you make your way into triangle pose. Chest is open and wide, and there is this reaching out sensation with the left arm. You're buoyant here. You're not leaning into the right shoulder. You're lifting away from the floor. Breath steady and full. Right leg bends. Lower the left knee. Bring the right knee close to the left. Lower down in this modified vinyasa. Lift up through the heart. And then press up and back into downward facing dog. Feel the fullness in the inhale and the fullness in the exhale. Really complete this exhale. It's like completing a sentence. Bend the legs, look forward, walk the feet forward, please. And then come up all the way to standing position. Join the hands. Take the hands to the heart. Come back to chair. Arms sweep back. Right leg reaches back. Lower the right foot. Sweep arms up and into warrior two. Think really flowing and smooth. Lower the left forearm to the thigh. The right arm will reach up. This side angle modification. I choose to look down. The left hand can come down onto the floor or onto a block. The right arm continues to reach. There is a reaching out sensation and not just a lift. Look down, please. Bring the left hand slightly forward. Lift the back leg as you come into half moon pose. There's a reaching out sensation of the right arm, of the right leg. Look at one spot. And you'll shift the hips back ever so slowly as you bring the weight to your right foot. And lower down into a vinyasa, please. The left foot steps back, the knees come down, lower down smoothly, and lift up into low cobra, and then press up and back into downward facing dog. We take a full breath here. We bend the legs and look forward and walk the feet forward. Legs bend, arms reach up. Join the palms, palms to heart. Once more, chair pose. This time, the left foot lifts, the left leg reaches back, a pause before coming into crescent, then into warrior two. You're moving smoothly. Very mindfully bring the right forearm to the thigh. The left arm will reach up and over. Now, do you stay here, or do you bring your hand lower down onto a block or the ground? I use a block on this side. Somehow I can't reach the floor all the way down. A reaching up sensation with the left arm, and left arm already primed for next posture. So keep reaching up, look down, bring the right hand down and forward as you lift the left leg. Lift and reach. Breathe as you look down at one spot. Right leg bends as you slowly land the left foot. Both hands lower, right foot steps back, knees come down, lower down, and come up with low cobra. Press up and back, downward facing dog. Full inhale, complete exhale. Let's lower the knees to the ground and come into child's pose, please. And you'll take your arms in whatever variation you feel most comfortable. I've chosen arms alongside my body. The head completely rests. And you've just completed your first time flow. And this flow was actually the first session I did after coming back from an injury. That's why I'm taking it really slow here and really easy. Let's come up and lie down on your mat, please. If you have a ponytail, now's the time to take it out so that you can lie flat on your mat. The work is done, so use this moment to relish the stillness and quiet in your body. Although the active part of this flow motion series is over, this rest position is as vital as the other moving postures. So relish it before you go back into the real world. Thank you for practicing with me in flow motion. Until the next time, just inhale and let it go.